Good evening, and welcome back to Professor Brian Casimir's Career. And we have another tourism contract for Jebediah. We have some more tourists. These tourists would like to go on an orbital flight. So for this one, we have Jebediah Space Tours Mark II vessel. We need your flag for Jebediah's Space Tours. And Jebediah, here are your tourists, ready to go on a flight into orbit. This time, Jebediah, so we need to get into orbit. And for Jebediah's Space Tours Mark II, we took the Mark I design and we increased the amount of launch boosters and more boosters so that we can get. Yes, you ready, Jebediah? You ready to go on a tour or to give a tour? So let's make sure our map view is set up, because this time, Jebediah, we have to make sure we get into orbit, which is a bit of a tricky maneuver right now with the amount of rocket parts we have from our science. But are you ready? Let's launch in 3, 2, 1, go! And once again, we need to start to pull up gently so that we don't drop our boosters onto the launch pad. That would not be nice. Climbing. Boosters away. Okay. Now this time, Jebediah, we do need to turn over, but ever so gently. And just following that grade marker a bit in order to stay within the aerodynamic flow. Until we start to get higher out of the atmosphere, and then start to turn over even more so to get into a orbital. What? Explosions. Jebediah, why do we hear explosions? Oh, I guess that was just the boosters crashing on the ground. Alright, we have a stage about ready to go. Stage away. Jebediah, go ahead and keep turning over some more. And here comes another sunrise. Alright, those boosters away. Center columns. 2 passengers. Jebediah. Alright, you climb it high, but we need to get orbital. You need to turn over some more to turn not vertical velocity, but horizontal velocity to get into an orbit. Yes. Go. We need to make that more of a circle. We're going orbital, Jebediah, not suborbital. Keep it going. 6. Gotta get up to 70. And then circularize. It's passing 60,000 meters. Doing good. 65. Okay, start to aim to go. There we go, 70. Aim more horizontal. We need to stretch it out more. 71. So what do you think? Alright, that's high enough. We'll burn out this stage. Alright, this stage is burned out. Let's drop that one away. And then as we get closer to our apoapsis, we'll complete the burn to raise our periapsis to make an orbit. Yes, indeed. And Jebediah, you're a skilled enough pilot. You can point prograde. Hold steady there, because once we get up to near our apoapsis, I want to keep going to get orbital and show our tourists the wonderful sights of orbit around Kerbin. We're almost up there, and I think we need to upgrade our tracking station so that we can get the more details of our trajectories here. This isn't telling us how long until we reach our apoapsis, and we can't even add maneuver nodes. We are going to need more funds to upgrade our facilities. So Jebediah, more tour groups, please. Alright, we're getting up close to apoapsis. Let's start burning and raise our elliptical into a circular orbit. Up. Almost. Okay, 60, 70 one side, 87 the other. We are 70. That's just grazing above. Okay, 70. We are just grazing the atmosphere. But we are in orbit. How's that contract looking? Orbit around Kerbin. Very nice. And of course, since we're coming down from an orbital trajectory, we're probably not going to be in range of this radial, especially we don't have enough fuel to decelerate to hit that velocity between 16 and 21,000. But let's, what should we say? Let's give them one whole orbit around. Zoom. Around Kerbin we zoom. And when we get done zooming, we'll want to go, and let's turn off, like we found the gimbling gets wonky here when we're trying to maintain. We got enough reaction wheels. We'll complete a once around orbit. Then when we come back around to our apoapsis, we will burn to lower our periapsis back into the atmosphere. Okay, that was at least one orbit, because we went up. Oh, there, we just passed. You missed it. We just passed the Kerbal Space Center. What are we here? Oh, now we're on our periapsis over here. So it's okay. Well, actually, that might work. If we lower that, we might come back in at the. Oh, this might work. Let's see over here. Alright, so Jebediah, we need to come around over here. Let's zoom around to it. Zoom. Okay, come out of the time warp. Let's swing around to retrograde. And let's try to lower this down to, let's see, no, we're not going to land at the Space Center, I don't think. Let's try to lower this down to 30,000. What's our fuel left? Okay. Alrighty. Jebediah, we should have enough fuel so that you can help decelerate our descent, since we don't have any heat shields. But then again, if we're pointing engines forward, that should help. Engines are good at absorbing heat, since they generate so much. And yes, the tourists are absolutely thrilled to be going back home. Jebediah, why are the tourists always happier to be going home than going up? Why do you think that is, Jebediah? Okay, well, let's zoom around here till we get into the atmosphere and start our descent. Here we go. Let's turn the ship a little. Make it nice and even up. Even it up. Okay, and as we descend, we shall see. We might be coming in too low. We're going to miss the Space Center. We'll probably land somewhere over here, if not in the water. Hopefully we don't crash into the mountains. Okay, let's Warp a little faster here. Why are you rolling the craft? Jebediah, why are you rolling the craft? And always that sweet spot for the sensor 21, 300 to 800. Well, if we can slow ourselves down maybe to 1,500. Let's see. Well, the heating doesn't start around until we're in the 20s, so this will be interesting to see if we can decelerate for this contract for radial mount parachutes between 16K and 21K, but only 300 meters per second at 800. Between 300 and 800. So that's awfully slow since we're coming in. Passing quickly down 2,000. Let's try some burn. Oh, no, that was a camera shift. That freaked us out. Yeah, we might need to decelerate a bit more, but starting to run low of fuel. Nope, I don't think we're going to be able to make this contract with the amount of fuel left and the amount of velocity we still need to burn off when we get to 21,000 meters. But at least our tourists are happy to have gone into an orbital flight with, let's see that flag, where's that flag? Jeb's Space Tours! Whoa. Jeb's Space Tours! Yeah, we still got a lot more velocity to burn off here to get into that sweet spot there. That contract, but we're still coming down 49K. As this altered, oh yeah, we're definitely not landing at the Space Center. Nope. We're coming down in the desert. I hope you tourists brought your sunscreen, because Jeb's tour flight will finish if the night's desert tour. Or might we make this sweet spot? Go down 40K. So another 20K to go, and another 1,000 meters velocity to drop off. And barely enough fuel. We've got a sneeze worth of fuel. Yep, Jebediah, we just got, see? Here we are, we're coming in hot. Try to burn that off. Nope. Almost out of fuel, Jebediah. We're not going to meet that 29. Still traveling far too much. We got to drop half this velocity in just 5,000 meters. Keep those engines. Let the engines absorb that heat. Burn off the last. Yep. Okay. Fuel's gone. We're not going to meet that contract. Now we're coming in 21,000 meters. Come on, can we get down to 800 meters per second before we get out of 16, 18? Nope. Not going to happen. 17,000. Nope. Passing out of 16,000. Nope. Uh-oh. Something's starting to overheat. Oh, the air shield. I mean, the air shield. The aerodynamic. That's alright. We've passed through the heat zone. Okay, I don't think you have to hold steady anymore there, Jebediah. I think well, maybe aerodynamic forces. You can hold it steady. We're coming down. Yes, now they're looking panicky again. Jebediah, the tourists aren't ready for this much excitement. Actually, let's level a bit off like this. What do you think? Time to start opening some parachutes. Let's open phase 1. Start to slow us down a bit, so we don't have sudden deceleration for our tourists. Once those finish deploying, what is our... Oh, we're coming down about 1,000. Okay, so the altitude to land here is about maybe 900 meters. Okay, there's some G-forces. Let's launch the rest of the parachutes to finish decelerating. It's alright. Okay, we're down to 300. Alright, we're coming down nice and gently. To complete the second of Jebediah's space tours. Coming down ever so slightly. Time warp. Okay, that's enough. Let's see. Is that coming down gently enough? That should be coming down gently enough. If not, we're coming down. There we go. We've landed safely. With Jebediah's space tours. Alright, let's pick up. Pick everybody up. Okay. Good job, we recovered a little bit of science for returning a vessel from orbit. And then recover some parts and recover some funds. Recovered... Oh, were those? Oh, these tourists gained experiments from doing an orbit. And recover our launch struts, launch towers. And those explosions were not at the... Nope. Those boosters landed, I guess, somewhere outside. Nothing to recover. Okay. And, oh, check off these contracts completed. Ferried 2 tourists safely. Oh, the tour was successful. Had nothing but great things to say about the trip and brought back plenty of photos. So itinerary complete, itinerary complete. Orbit around Kerbin complete. Okay. And that's this episode, and thank you very much.